So I checked Steam for blueprints. Looks like I'm just gonna be going in and out today. It says I've played 26 hours. I have spent so much time outside of game in this journal, organizing my screenshots, that I definitely feel like I have put way more time into into this than 26 hours. I wanted to share some updates that I've been going through these screenshots and looking at things. First of all, I have come to the realization that this image, this is our uncle. This is Herbert, our uncle, Herbert Sinclair. And I believe this is our dad, whose name is also Simon, which is, so I had issues with this family tree because it's not drawn in the way that I'm used to family trees being drawn, but this is the Sinclairs. And now I know this is a portrait we've seen, so that's good. Then they had two sons, is my understanding. So this is our uncle. And then this isn't our dad. This is our grandfather. No, I'm losing my mind. Because this is Mary. Yeah. This is Mary. This is her dad. So we're named for our grandfather. Clara died. We've heard nothing about Simon, and that is weird. And then this is Mary's side of the family. So this is our grandfather. So our dad is Daniel. He would be wherever. So it's weird that this is our uncle. But I guess our grandfather's brother. Who is my grandfather's uncle? My grandfather's brother. He is your grand uncle. So there we go. Great uncle, grand uncle. Okay, so that works. He's our uncle. But he's not Mary's brother. Why does this not like my dress? Interesting. Okay, whatever. So I'm starting to like piece together the family here. I thought this diary between Herbert and I thought Simon was us, because the bunk room, like, obviously we didn't live here, but maybe we visited over the summer, so I thought maybe this was us visiting over the summer, and then our brother had a journal. But this Simon is not our Simon. This is our grandfather Simon. This is Herbert's brother. And that's weird because our grandfather also loved the color red, apparently. And I also realized that even though, and I'd have to find an example of it, even though red is now, did something happen with Simon and that's why, like our grandfather Simon, and that's why we hate the color red? Because I realized, or that's why the color red is negative. I realized on the library books, and I don't see one here. On the library books, we're signing it with our name in red. Is it long docs? I updated my long docs, so is it in here? No. Somewhere I'd found we sign it. Next time I go into the library, we've always signed it in red whenever we go to the library. So we don't hate red anymore? I don't know. Also, was taking a look at the message for, where's my book? The message of the 44 portraits. Filling in, the ones that I hadn't found with letters that made sense, and then confirming online that I was right. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. So that sounds confusing at first, but thinking about what I kept referring to as the crown, and it's just a setting. It's just a setting for the gem to be in. But that we found, and I put this in safe contents, that we found in the apple orchard. So this is in the shed, the gardener's shed in the apple orchard. This is hanging out here. And then we used a date to get into the apple orchard. So I think this somehow pertains to the missing 8th letter that we're not going to get. So there's 7 safes, and then the gate is number 8 is what I think is happening. And I noticed, so this is the gardener's logbook, starts here, and then he never ends it. And this is Robert Nagula, and he took over after the gardener that got fired. Denny Ravane got fired. I think I put his thing in people. Denny Ravane. I'm trying to like keep track of everything. So he got fired because he wasn't upkeeping the gardens, and then I think we also found something about possible blackmail. Mr. Ravane, so he was supposed to be upkeeping them and wasn't. He got fired. So then I think, and there's no date on here, I think then the new gardener, Robert Nagula, took over. And I think he found something. And that's what happened to, maybe this guy found something originally with whatever blackmail was going on, and then I think the new gardener found whatever he had found and maybe ran off with it, and that's why his logbook doesn't have an end date, and that's why the gem setting from the crown jewels is sitting there in the garden. I'm not 100% certain, but I think that's what's going on. Me putting stuff, trying to just put stuff together here. I'm loving this game. This game is great. This is like the little bits and pieces. I am obsessed. I've tried a different top. I think the camera likes this one a little bit better. So I think we're okay with this one. Oh, I gotta click on the screen. There we go. Day 29, technically day 28. Just for context, for those of you, I imagine I'm gonna have some people yelling at me in the comments for things that I completely overlooked and missed, and you know, that happens. It happens. There's been, I don't remember what games they've been, but I know someone was like, you were looking for the thing and it was literally right there in the corner and you didn't see it. And like, that happens. Like I get tunnel vision and I don't see, you know, what's around me. So I'm sure people are yelling at me for things that I completely missed. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, my new leads. I made a new leads page because the other one got too long and I ran out of space. So I did a dumb, however many videos before this one, for whatever reason. The usernames in the grotto are last name first and then first name, and I don't know why. When I went in here, I was doing first names and last names. Which is probably partially why none of them worked. So I'm going to try again. And do it correctly this time. As I said, you may have already yelled at me about it. I don't know. For context, today is... What is today? Today's May 9th. So, like, the, lowercase. I can't do this and talk at the same time. Endling Extinction is Forever. The last video of that just came out this morning, to give you context of when I'm recording this. So it is, no one's seen me play this at all. There's been no videos, there's been no comments. I said I might stream this, but look, I might be doing some stuff wrong, but I'm having a good time. So this is one where I think they said we'd do a different letter. We'd make it longer, because literally then your password is Jones. So let's try that. Not found. Okay. Last password. Alright. Nope, I was hoping it would put Simon in again. Sorry, Jones. Jon. Nope. E. Because there's part of me that's like, they had to have made one for Simon. Nope. Check Mary just to see. Now they gave what was gray on her passport. Which I'm assuming was a fake name. Not found. I mean, they said stuff were deleted, but I think it would say admin removed if it was ever created. Let's try gray. Not found. Okay. So the Joneses didn't work. We can still try Sinclair. And again, I did Herbert first. Why? I don't know. Because that's where my mind was. That's where my mind was. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Why I did the thing that I did? I don't know. Really? That surprises me. Alright, let me try the Espins. Like, what happened to our dad? Not our dad, our grandfather. What happened to our grandfather? E. E-S-P-E. And so then this would be Clara, which if she had one. E. S. P. E. We can try Mary. Because that was her maiden name. Okay. Let's try the other Sinclair. Which would be our grandfather. Right, Simon. Sinclair Simon. And I went too far. Nah, okay. So I tried them. I tried them appropriately. So yeah, like I was saying, I am thoroughly enjoying this game. I am obsessed with this game. I've just been like, every chance I have to play it, I've been playing it. I'm like here for the mystery that it is telling us in little itty bitty bits and pieces. And I think a lot of the frustration that people have when they play this game is they pick a single goal. Like, they're like, okay, I'm gonna get to the antechamber. And that's what they focus on. And so they try to do it, their run ends, they fail. They try to do it, their run ends, they fail. They try to do it, and like, that's where the RNG works against you if you have a singular goal in mind, and that's the one thing that you're going to do. You're gonna get frustrated. Whereas if you realize that this game is just throwing random stuff at you, ooh, oh, I want both of them. I want both of these. Trading post can get me an allowance. Now, if I get more than one classroom, does that move me up a grade? I'm gonna deal with not having an allowance. I want I want classrooms. Pretty sure there's nothing in there that I need. Actually, I wanted to clarify something. Because... So this is elementary. Mrs. Preston, our future principal. To the architect of our new school. To serve as our interim facility. Okay. So I still don't know who's written this. So now I can't remember if I've said this already or not, but I feel like anyone playing this game is going to have a much better time if you just say, I'm just here for whatever mystery the house wants to throw at me today. I don't know what's going to happen today, but I'm here for any new little tidbits that the house wants to give me. And, like, I'm not even really trying to get to room 46. I know, like, that's a goal. But mainly I'm trying to solve, like, someone said this wasn't a detective game, and I kind of disagree. Like, their idea of a detective game was that, you know, you have leads to follow, and you follow those leads, and that takes you to more clues. And this doesn't really do that. It's more like it gives you little itty bits and pieces, and then you have to put together the clues from those random little bits and pieces that you get. So in that case, you're not really chasing leads. You're putting little puzzle pieces together. But to me, this does feel like, I feel like a detective. I feel like I'm trying to piece together the overarching story. And I'm fine just doing that. Like, room 46 can wait. I want to know what the heck is going on. You have nothing. The box next to this box displays a false statement. You are false because this displays nothing. The box next to this box contains the gems. Well, if you're false and you're true, then it's in here. Yeah. Ooh, items for sale. Now, the chapel would give me more doors. I'd lose the money. Chapel would give me more doors. I'm alright with that. I'm hoping for classrooms, but that's fine. Let's go this way before I lose my money. Hallway. Want more doors. As always. What was that? Okay. Nook will give me more keys. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Okay. Less common. I do want the Nook, though. I want resources. So we can draft the library later. I need to look through, because now that we have that... Now that we have... Where's the directory? So... Entrance hall is permanent. Okay, so rarity doesn't matter. This is common. Rotunda is rare. I wish I could sort them by rarity. Because that's what I'm wondering. Walk-in closet, standard. So we have standard. That's permanent. Commonplace. So rare is 4. Common. Standard. What's between? You're rare, but you're permanent. You're gonna be common. You're gonna be common. You're unusual. Okay. And then is there anything even more? You're unusual. Locker room is rare. Well, trophy room, rare. Rumpus room, standard. I might make you commonplace rumpus room. I'd like to make the vault commonplace, honestly, because Oof, if I can get... What's up with you? You're standard. You just disappeared. Unusual. Okay. So, yeah. You're rare. And what about the mage chamber? You're unusual. The thing that I have that's gonna let us at some point somehow change the rarity. Ooh. Let's do the den. You have a chest. I have 5 keys. If you just have coins, I won't be happy about it, but... See, I got my key back. I think that's worthwhile. Whoever was like, don't waste your stuff on it. I'm like... I'm not. Closet, library. I think putting the library here would be a good place. This can be a dead end if I want it to be, or it can connect to the hallway. I don't mind. Oh, spare green room, I do like. Yep, let's do security. Sometimes you have items for me, and sometimes you don't. Should I wait to log into the lab? Sometimes I'm like, oh, I should have done it earlier, and sometimes I'm like, oh, I should have waited. Low, confirm, offline mode, always change it to unlocked. Wish I could just make that permanent. Nope. Into the network. Remote terminal access. I thought it turned. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, when you draft a hallway from another hallway, which I never do. Gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. Spread dirt on the driveway. So one of these 2. Let's do this one and that one. I don't know if that's going to get us anywhere, but we tried it. Hello? Okay. I don't know what I need to connect you to at this point, to be perfectly honest. I have no idea what you need to be connected to. No idea. Don't I have a list of things that need the boiler room? About my mouse. I think I had a list and then I just it's like I don't know what I'm doing. So the laundry would be great. I did the lab. The pump, the pump room needs the boiler. But I don't have the school. I mean, I don't have the pool. We don't need the garage. So the garage is done. We did the lab. I just don't remember what it did because it was forever ago. The foundation didn't need it. This might be a bad idea. It connects to the security room. And the security room has vents. Okay. All right. activate it first. So, right now you're going into the security room. I want you to go this way. Come here. Come here. Come to me. Thank you. And then I want to draft from here. Freaking weight room. Dislike you so much. But I accept it. And of course there's a security door. That goes to the library. The library, if I draft from there, but I don't think it'll draft like power rooms. A laundry room! I can figure out what the heck this does. An item for me? Just a coin? Ooh, did I block off? Okay, no, I was like, is the chapel screwed? No! No, 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 I didn't mean to do that, I didn't mean to do that, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. What? Will exchange all of your remaining stars with your allowance permanently? All of my remaining stars, so I won't get any more? All of your dice with all of your keys. I don't have any dice. Will that give me rerolls? I lost my coins. I didn't even mean to do what I did. It didn't tell me what the service was. Well, now I'm upset. This was my fault. I've only got 4 steps now. 1, 2. Jesus. I have no step. Good lord. Stars. Okay, so stars with allowance. All of your remaining stars. Permanently. I'm gonna have to look that up. Because I'm not sure how I feel about that effect. I don't have any money, so since I did that thing. Well, fine. It is really nice to draft the boiler first and then be like, I know what connects. See an item in there for me. Sometimes you have one. Key? I'm gonna die. Hold on, laundry room swap. Allowance with stars. Or stars with remaining stars. Does that mean that the observatory won't work anymore? Or I'm like permanently stuck on the corridor? Okay, the corridor's not powered, but why are you lit up like that? Why are you all lit up like that? Oh, the hallway. Today's just... this run is just screwed, and it's my fault. It's because I didn't know what I was doing. At least I can open up 4 doors. The garage. The garage can use the boiler room, but why? The dark room can use the boiler room, but it doesn't help you see anything. I'm just gonna open doors. I'm gonna die, so it's fine. The lab. More likely to draw red. Oh, you're gonna give me a key. That's always fun. Why do you light up? You're not connected, but why do you light up? Shovel. There's my shovel. To the foundation. Well, time to die. That was a ridiculous run. That was my fault. I understand. I understand. So, answering my question from last time, if I swap my allowance with my stars, basically my stars would become part of my allowance permanently, and then whatever my allowance was, my stars would start over. So right now, my allowance is 2, so my stars would start over at 2, which I don't think I would hate that. I don't think, starting over with stars would not be the worst thing, and having a larger allowance would be really great. To be perfectly honest with you, we're at, what am I on, 16? 15? 15 or 16 with stars now, I think. So yeah, so that would have been an awesome trade if I, it didn't pop up what I was clicking on, so I thought I had to click A to see the information. Tomb! Ooh, okay. Let's not do the tomb. Let's do the trading post. Alright. So, this might upset some people. But, this kind of brain tease is not one that I'm personally interested in. So, basically, I was correct. You want to get the yellows up in the corners, because that's the color for that thing. The way that this puzzle works, if you click the purple tile, the surrounding tiles rotate. If you click the tile above or beneath the purple tile will move into that spot. The purple tile, cannot move horizontally. Can only move up and down. If you click a yellow tile, it'll move 1 space. So these rotate. Okay. Yellow tiles cannot move down. I could try and figure this out, but my brain doesn't want to. Nah. Alright, so I have the solution. Click the purple tile to rotate the middle tile to the left. Click the middle left yellow tile to swap its position with the purple. Click the bottom middle yellow tile to move it into the middle space. Click the purple twice to rotate. Click the middle yellow to move it up. Click the purple tile 4 times. Okay. Click the yellow tile on the middle right to move it up 1. Oh, nope, I missed a step. Okay. So yellow only moves up and down. Nope, can't cheat. It won't let me cheat. I did it wrong. If you click a yellow tile, it will move up 1 space. They can't move down. But I want it to go that way. Purple tile will move into that spot. Purple tile can only move up and down. If you click a yellow tile, it will move up 1 space. How do I get it to go? This rotates it. If I click a yellow tile, it will move up. I don't want it to move up. What happens if I move it up? I got 4 corners. I got 4 corners by messing around. I don't know. I was like, this is one of these things, yay, where when I'm either gonna click around randomly and solve it, which is what I just did, or I don't have any items, or I'm just gonna cheat. Like it's not something I'm gonna feel smart at accomplishing. I'm just gonna accomplish it. So I did a combination of cheating, which didn't help, and clicking around randomly, which worked. I don't remember where I got the other 2 allowance. Now I have 6. I went from 2 to 4. There's so much in this game, and I can't keep track of everything. Alright. We have a trading post now. Hopefully I don't get the pump room and regret my decision. I don't want the dark room, thank you. This one is fun. This one I can logic out. That puzzle? No, I can't logic that out. That hurts my brain. Box and blue box are both false, which would mean you are true. So let's see. This statement is of no help at all. Nope, that would be a true statement. So you have to be false, which makes you true, which makes the gems are in the black box. This statement is of no help at all. Green room. Do you have a shovel for me? No. I've seen a lot of people talking about how useless the spare bedroom is, and that was the first one I upgraded, I think, on day 2. And I'm just like, the spare bedroom's been awesome. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's like, because not everyone's is green like mine. And it's been super useful. Alright. Keycard system. Set the security level to low. Set offline mode to unlocked. Go back. Turn to the menu. Log into the network. Do the password. Remote terminal access. View active terminals. I gotta figure out what it was I did in the Black Bridge Grotto, because I thought I had turned these on, but maybe it did something else. I just haven't bothered to like Google it and be like, hey, what did I actually do? The next 3 times you open a locked trunk. When you draft a hallway from another hallway, that'll never happen when you draft an archive floor plan. Set your dice to 2. Gain a key for every 2 hallways. Gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. That might be nice, because then I have rerolls if I don't want a random room. Gold would be nice, because then I could buy stuff to trade with the tool shed. But if I keep dead ending myself, it's not helpful. But let's do this. Theoretically, you want money to make the tool shed work. Commissary. If I'm going to come back to the tool shed, do I want the commissary down here so that I can see what I can buy? You have salt, you have a sledgehammer, you have a metal detector. So I could buy more gems. There's 5 of them. Salt shaker, sledgehammer, metal detector. Okay. Well, I know what's on sale. The library, the chapel. That's fine. I'm not going into you. Courtyard is always unlocked. You're better higher up. The furnace will get me more red rooms, which is good for... It's good for my experiment right now, but I have to get the archive. Gas bedroom will get me more steps. Oh, well. I pulled that trigger. Okay, that's what I thought. Just in case I was missing something. We're going this way. The aquarium. The pantry, which will take me nowhere. The dark room, which I can't see anything and will block off. And the aquarium, which I can't see anything and will block off. You have more doorways, so if I'm gonna lose an area that goes nowhere, this is the better one to do. And then I can go from the green room and try to go that way. I'll probably need to enter the chapel and just deal with it. See, everything... See how this is floaty? And like that's from the furnace. Which I would assume mean that these rooms are hot. But I don't know why. I could do this and get rid of it. Just deal with it. I don't... Because we did this one time and it wasn't hot on other rooms. So I don't understand. So ideally I need the furnace. Not the furnace, the fridge. Let's see. I mean, I don't think you get the fridge this early. There's a hallway, that's nice. While drafting, you'll no longer be able to see all three of your potential floor plans. I guess I'll just deal with you then. This is gonna be a weird run. This is gonna be a weird run. Haha. Code check and get my bracelet. I think at this point it doesn't matter. You can't see the floor plans while drafting from here. Sure, why not? Why are you on? Sometimes you blink the minute I draft you, and sometimes you don't. What you got for me? Oh, the lab. Okay. We go through the gym, out the archives. Yeah, then I can at least see what the heck I'm doing. I'm gonna lose 2 steps, it's fine. Play in the basketballs. Wasn't there an item in here at one point? Sometimes you have an item. You have an apple for me? Thank you. Less items. I have the thing outside, so I don't want less items. Passageway. Experiment successful. Right? I got more money because I did an archived room. How long is it? How many steps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I lose 2 more. I go all the way to the chapel. I don't have any gems, which is why I wanted to go all the way to the chapel. Boiler room's nice. But it's a lot of steps to get back there. honestly, I thought that I might have drafted at the chapel and then not have blocked myself off like that, but too late now. Wait, no, don't want to go that way. I only have one key. Have one key. This will let me draw more rooms, but only do it once. Don't know what the archive floor plan is. The garage gets me 3 keys, and I think I need them. Would go down. I don't have a gem. I'll find less items, which I don't need. I need items. I wanted to buy stuff. Bedroom will give me 10 steps, so then I can run downstairs to the chapel. Closet will give me 2 items. There might be a key. So do I want 10 steps to not feel bad running down to the chapel? Or do I want 2 items that maybe I don't need to buy at the commissary? Or draft this and say, we'll see what happens. Hey, look at that. That was worth doing. Cool. Now I'm hoping that this is a straight shot. You're not a straight shot. Ooh, okay, I can get my bracelet, which would be nice. This means more green rooms. So I'll have a furnace and a greenhouse right next to each other. Coat check will give me gems. Oh, I can't draw this because I have no gems. I don't want you, so we want the coat check. Thank you. I was hoping it would be a straight shot so I could get down through the chapel to the commissary, but that didn't happen. I'm trying to remember what the commissary had. I have a shit ton of money. But to get down there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steps. And then I'm gonna lose them all on the way back. So I'm gonna lose 20 steps. But I have no items. I need keys, I need gems to progress, and I don't have them. I have a shit ton of money. Does this door open? Oh my good lord. That wasn't smart, was it? No. No, it was not. Let's see what happens. Oh, I hate you! To get back up here. I don't think the commissary had running shoes. If I draft a bedroom, that'll get me 10 steps. But if I step out of the if I step into the weight room to draft something, and I don't get something that gets me steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 17. I don't think it's a good idea. Watch it be freaking locked. Seller gives me gems or an archive floor plan. We have so much money. Give me the showroom. The den. Had I not drawn the den yet? The den isn't going to get me steps. I've never seen an apple in there in my life. I'm gonna die. I'm in danger. Gosh freaking darn it. I'm gonna lose the gems from frick. Nope, it's too late. Because if you go back to the code check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you're either going to the commissary, which has a metal detector, a shovel, and some gems. You don't necessarily need gems, you need keys. Or you're saying screw it. I think you're saying screw it. Until you get food. You had a chance. At this point, is this locked? No. Guest bedroom. But it blocks off the den. Why couldn't I get you? That gives me keys. You still have time to draft the guest bedroom. Like, any of those two over there. You still have time. It is a common room. It will show up again. Provided, I was like, provided doors aren't locked, but you have keys now, so it's fine. It's totally fine. Like, here would work. I need to look at this room a little more closely. So this is one of the bedrooms. I know you can drain this, and I'm still concerned about killing all the fish. This is the patio. This is one of the outdoor areas. This is the laundry room. And that's the archive room. So draining it'll do something, I just don't know what. Alright. Let's see what this monstrosity is. You're locked. Was the other side of the weight room locked? I don't think I checked the dark room because it would have been completely dark. It's fine, I'll use a key. Guest bedroom. Now, do I do this to get my allowance up? Or do I you said you needed steps. You said you needed steps. Draw the damn steps. Your allowance is not the problem right now. Is this a coupon book? It's a key card. Okay, now we have steps, but I still only have 21. 1, 2. I mean, you got to get back to the hallway anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to get to the commissary. It's too many. But you could make security high so you need less keys. But it's too many damn steps. So I'm like, I should just make it high and low and deal with it every single time. I should just make it high every single time. And then if I lock myself out during a run, just deal with it. Just deal. use this one key. This is really nice. Because having to go backwards after screwing that up is horrific. Always unlocked. Okay with that. You might have an item in you. Oh, you're more likely to draw green rooms. This will let me roll. The greenhouse isn't wavy anymore. I don't know if there's a point to go in here now. I don't have the lever to do anything with it. I don't even know what I'm doing, to be perfectly honest. I'm trying not to die. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying not to die. There's no point in opening the safe to get a gem because I have the bracelet. Locked. Was my experiment? Yeah. Yep. So I have a ton of money I can't do shit with. Breaker box will let me turn off the dark room. You're kind of pointless right now. The mage chamber is kind of pointless right now. Let's see what this does. Or redraw a floor plan to get to the foundation. I don't really think it matters. I don't have a goal. Oh. This is the office. Not the study. The office. Okay. Let me... So I looked at the... So I was like, okay, give me some hints on how to solve the safe. And I just Googled it. The Lord... Wait. The Queen, the Count, the Lord, the Barons, the Major. You're a Major. You're 4. You're a Baron. You're a Lord. You're also a Baron. Count. Yeah, you're definitely the Queen. What do you want? Please check. Are available for purchase in Reddington. This seems important. Let's put you in here. Flight of the Queen. March of the Count. And it's black for some reason. Everything else is red, but that one's black. Fall of the Lord. Passing of the Barons. There's 2 of them. Red. Also red. And Herrings of the Major. Red. Why is that important? I'm not sure it's intended to be hearings or herrings. Either would be suitable. But this was looking for... And this is Bridget again. Huh. Count Isaac Gates. March of the Count. Isaac Gates. This is the Queen. J. Ari Yenna. Baron Edwin Sinclair. Edwin Sinclair. Nicholas Key the Fourth. Thomas Sinclair. This is William Espin. I don't know what that tells us. March as a date is the 3rd. This guy has a 4th in his name, but, you know, I don't think they're ordering books anymore. Or maybe they are. I don't know. Oh, an apple. So I was told for every safe, the answer is in here. Oh, maybe now that I know what their busts are. Here's the Queen. Are they all in here? 1, 2. So who are you? You're not Thomas. Are you Lord William Espin? You're not him. I think you're more Isaac Gates, maybe. Edwin has a mustache. Oops. They were more stern looking. Stern guy? Or butlery looking guy? Okay, so you are... I think you are more stern. Which... are you? Okay, yeah, it's not you because you have a bow tie. So it's Isaac Gates. This is the Count. March of the Count. So it could be something with the Count. He could have something to do. March is March the 3rd. I mean, March is the 3rd month. So maybe that's what it's trying to tell me. March of the Count. But I don't know if March is... I mean, I could be drawing nothing. I could just be grasping straws. I don't think there's anything in here. The electronic mail didn't have anything. This was changes to the estate, fuse box repair, data transfers. There's some way to solve this. Figure out what the heck to do with data transfers. I'll put this in my notes. Data transfers, terminal data transfers. What the frick am I supposed to do with this? Data transfers. And then the offline terminals. I thought I had turned online. What's up with that? Someone explain. Is he in here? This is you. Is this also you? I think so. I don't know that. Are there repeats of other people? He's down here too. Mustache guy. Yeah, there's 3 of you in here. Nope, here's mustache guy, right? Nope, different mustache guy. Then you're repeated? Big one, little one? Or... I'm so confused. Are there 3 mustache people? Do 3 of them have mustaches? We're supposed to have a date. I don't think it matters how many of him are in here. That is kind of weird, though. If March is a date, then it's 03. I just don't have a day. I don't know anything else about Isaac. Okay, what are we trying to do? Not die. That's what we're trying to do. We're just doing. Dining room. That will help us not die. That will help us not die. Are we not rank 8 yet? No, we gotta go up one more. Okay. I have so much money. How about a key room? Are you serious? Was the boudoir locked, or did I just ignore it and come back down? I gotta go that way. Anyway. I think you were locked. I have no memory, though. Yep, you were locked. Okay, I have no keys. Aquarium. Den. Nook. Passageway. The weight room's gonna take 2 steps for me, so I don't want to go in there. Archives. So I can go around the weight room. I only have 12 steps. Son of a frick. Alright. The dining room would have saved me! We are having a hard time. There's a basketball in there. Was the West Hall locked? I don't think so. I think I just didn't explore it. Maybe it was locked. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. I know nothing. I know nothing anymore. Oh, items. See, why is the furnace? I do not understand the range of the furnace. This is 4 items. I only have 5 steps left. 1. And get to the code check. That's as far as I'm gonna get. 3, 4. Yeah, I can't even get back up there. I'm like, unless you have running shoes, you'll have a key for me. Where's the other item? Oh, sleep mask. Oh! Okay, the first time you enter each bedroom. 1. I can't even get to a bedroom. Okay. Okay. This run was nuts. Check the item. Put it back in there. Technically, I should do the key card. Then I'd have it every single run. Well, no, because you'd have to have the code check. You might not get the code check. How common's the code check? So it's standard. Putting the key card in there. I could just do what I've been doing. Or I mean what I said I was going to do and just... I'll keep the gems for now. I might change it though. Alright. There is literally nothing else I can do, so... No trading items today.